attenuators. So it reduces power of signal without distorting its shape. So at the output we will get less power. Here we will get less power as compared to the input power. Okay. Now one thing about it is opposite to the amplifier, and one thing about attenuator is that if I am looking from this input side, if I see the resistance R0, then if I look from the output side, so from here also I will see the resistance R0. So impedance matching is also provided by the attenuator. Attenuator provides the impedance matching. So what happens if we provide the impedance matching? In maximum power transfer theorem, we have seen that whenever load equal to source resistance, maximum power is transferred. Similarly, here also the power will be less, but that power will be the maximum power. As compared to input power, the output power will be less, but that power will be the maximum power. So this is the concept of attenuator, that it reduces the signal strength. No, it reduces the power level of the input signal. At the output we get signal having less power as compared to input power. Then the types of attenuator. The first type of attenuator is symmetrical T attenuator. First type of attenuator is symmetrical T attenuator. So here, this is the diagram of symmetrical T attenuator. One T network is there. So here the resistance is R1 by 2, and R2. Easy to remember, R1 by 2, R2. So this is the diagram of symmetrical T attenuator. Okay. Now, if I terminate this R1 by R0, if I terminate this R1 resistance, and at output end I will terminate with R0. From input also I will be able to see the R0 only. From input side also I will see the resistance R0. Okay. Then let us say the input current is I1 and output current is I2. Then the ratio I1 N equal to capital N equal to I1 by I2. So we are introducing new term, that is nothing but capital N, and it is given by the current ratio. It is a normal ratio, that means it is unitless. It is not in dB, it is not in Napier. So what is capital N? New terms I am introducing. Capital N is the current ratio I1 upon I2. Capital N is current ratio I1 upon I2. And from the input end I will see the resistance R0. Output also I have terminated with R0. Output end also I have terminated with R0. So I will get one relationship. Between R0. I will get one relationship. Means I will get one relationship with of R0 and N, and that will represent our resistance R1. To get the value of R1, this R1 I can express in terms of this R0 and this capital N. R1 I can represent in terms of R1 is function of that R0 and capital N. So by doing the derivation, just solve this, means by using current division rule, you will get I2 equal to, in terms of I1, you will get I2 in terms of I1, and solve this, then replace I1 by I2 with capital N, and R0 is already present. Solve the equations, you will get the formula for R1. Similarly, you will get the formula for R2. By solving the derivation, you will get the formulas for R1 and R2. But our question is, the design of T attenuator. So in that you must know the R1 R2 formula. For designing you must know the R1 R2 formula. So R1 formula by derivation comes out as 2R0 bracket n minus 1 upon n plus 1. So if we do the derivation, we will get the formula for R1 as 2R0 into n minus 1 upon n plus 1. And R2 formula is R0 2n divided by n square minus 1. 2n divided by n square minus 1. Okay, in the question, this R0, that means design impedance, will be provided, current ratio will be provided, and you have to design the T-type attenuator. So just substitute the values, you will get the value of R1. Just substitute the values, you will get the value of R2. And after that, end point is you should draw the diagram and with proper component values. Okay. Shall I repeat once again? What is attenuator? It will reduce the power of input signal without distorting its shape. It is opposite to our amplifier. Then in attenuator, if I look from this at the input end, the resistance is R0, and from the output end also the resistance is R0 because it is a symmetrical attenuator. So impedance get matched. Then this is the diagram of symmetrical T attenuator. So you have to remember this diagram. R1 by 2, R1 by 2, R2. What is the diagram? Simple diagram. R1 by 2, R1 by 2, R2. Then if for derivation I have to terminate this R0. Then I have to take capital N as the current ratio I1 by I2. And from the input side also I will see the resistance R0. Then just solve these equations. You will get the formula for R1 as 2R0 n minus 1 upon n plus 1 and R2 as R0 2n upon n square minus 1. So these are the formulas for R1, important formulas for R1 and R2. Not much formulas are there, only two, three formulas are there in the symmetrical T attenuator. Okay, now I told you that capital N is the current ratio, but it is unitless. Capital N is unitless. Okay, then we have already seen our attenuation alpha. Alpha is nothing but 20 log current ratio. 20 log current ratio I1 by I2. And here the unit is dB. Here the unit is dB. But what is I1 by I2? I1 by I2 is nothing but our capital N. So 20 log capital N. So N comes out as, log N comes out as alpha by 20. Alpha by 20 and N equal to anti-log alpha by 20. Capital N is unitless, okay? Alpha by 20. Generally in questions, alpha is provided. That means attenuation in dB is provided. Attenuation in dB is provided, and you are supposed to calculate capital N by using this relation. So I hope you got from where this formula has come. Capital N indicates the current ratio N I1 by I2. It is a unitless, and we know that attenuation in dB is 20 log I1 by I2. So substitute here N, then divide this 20 here. So alpha by 20 equal to log N equal to anti-log alpha by 10. The questions which are coming in that alpha will be provided. Alpha will be provided. They will not provide you capital N directly. Capital N will not be provided. Okay. So from alpha you have to get the capital N first. And R0 will be directly provided. Design impedance will be directly provided. Once we have capital N, once we have R0, what we can calculate? Once we have capital N, once we have R0, what you can calculate? What you can calculate? Once this N and R0 is available, what you can calculate? You can calculate R1, you can calculate R2. Once you have calculated R1, R2, what you can do? You can draw the diagram with proper component values. So that completes the design portion. That completes the design portion. Okay. So anyone any difficulty? Which topic we are learning? We are learning attenuator. Then first attenuator is symmetrical T attenuator. This is the standard diagram of symmetrical T attenuator. By doing the derivation, we will derive the formula for R1 and R2. We have introduced one new terms in attenuator, capital N, which is nothing but I1 by I2. It is a unitless. We know that attenuation in dB alpha, 20 log I1 by I2. So we can get the relationship between capital N and alpha. So once capital N is available, once R0 is available, once capital N is available, R0 is available, we can calculate R1 and R2. Okay. So I will give you time to ask the doubt afterwards. So now your question is, what is value of N if current ratio is 40 dB, where N is also the current ratio, where N is also the current ratio. So just now we have derived the formula N equal to NT log alpha by 20. So anyone answer? Alpha is 40 dB. Alpha is the current ratio in dB. Alpha is nothing but the attenuation, that means current ratio in dB. So anyone answer? So NT log 2. 40 upon 20 is 2. NT log 2 has value 40. So such simple questions are possible. NT log 2 has value 40. It is a unitless. Okay. So I request all of you just write down the formula for R1 and R2 in your notebook, rough notebook. Quickly you write down R1 equal to 2R0 n minus 1 upon n plus 1. R1 equal to 2R0 n minus 1 upon n plus 1. R2 equal to R0 2n divided by n square minus 1. R1 equal to 2R0 n minus 1 upon n plus 1. R2 equal to R0 2n upon n square minus 1. Okay, completed. Diagram clear. Diagram clear. R1 by 2, R1 by 2, R2. This is the diagram of symmetrical T attenuator. Now what is series arm resistance? R1. This combine is called as the series arm resistance, R1. What is shunt arm resistance? R2. So there can be question. What is shunt arm resistance? What is shunt arm resistance in symmetrical T attenuator? And R0 will be given, N will be given. These two values will be given, and you are supposed to calculate shunt arm resistance R2. You are supposed to calculate shunt arm resistance R2. R0 given, N given. So simply use the formula for R2, get the value of shunt arm resistance. R2 has a name, shunt arm resistance. R1 has a name, series arm resistance. R1 has a name, series arm resistance. R2 has a name, shunt arm resistance. Question is, design symmetrical T attenuator with attenuation of 20 dB. That means alpha is given as 20 dB. And design impedance of 600 ohm. That means R0 is given as 600 ohm. Then first step is you should calculate capital N. Then once you have capital N, you have capital R0. You can get the value of R1 by using this formula 2R0 n minus 1 upon n plus 1. R2 you can get by this formula 2n upon n square minus 1. Okay. So the answers are, just substitute alpha as 20 dB in this question. So n comes out as Antilog 20 by 20, that means 1. Antilog 1 is 10. Substitute the value of n as 10 in this equation, R0 as 600 ohm, because in the question it is given R0 as 600 ohm, and calculate the value of R1. It comes out as 981 ohm. 981 ohm. Similarly, substitute the value of n. Substitute the value of n. And substitute the value of capital N in this question. Formula is R0, 2n upon n square minus 1. It comes out as R2 comes out as 121 ohm. What is R2? Shunt arm resistance. What is R1? Series arm resistance. 121 ohm. And last step is you must draw the circuit diagram. Okay, R1 is I think 490 ohm, 490.5 ohm. Okay, R1 is 981 ohm. Sorry, R1 is 981 ohm. Answer is R1 is 981 ohm. But in the diagram, we have here R1 by 2. So 981 divided by 2 is 490.5 ohm. 490 ohm. Again, R1 by 2 here. 490 ohm. And here it is R2. So completed. We have completed the design of symmetrical T attenuator. R2 is 121 ohm. Okay, next question. Find series arm and shunt arm impedance of symmetrical T attenuator having attenuation 5.2 dB and design impedance 200 ohm. Same type of question. Okay, so alpha given as 5.2 dB, R0 is given as 200 ohm, series arm impedance is R1, shunt arm impedance is R2 or attenuator. Series arm impedance is R1, shunt arm impedance is R2. Okay. So first step is you should calculate the value of capital N. Capital N is anti-log. Alpha upon 20. So R1 is 2R0 n minus 1 upon n plus 1. Series arm impedance is 2R1 and it is nothing but 2R0 upon n minus 1 upon n, 2R0 into n minus 1 upon n plus 1. 2R0 into n minus 1 upon n plus 1. R2 is R0 2n upon n square minus 1. Anyone answer? N equal to 1.81. N equal to 1.81. 1.81. R1 is 141, 114 ohm. Other students, please verify. 114 ohm. R2 series arm is 116 ohm. R1 115, 115. Okay, majority is with 115. So 115 ohm. 114, 115 are approximate values. Okay. And shunt arm, anyone? Shunt arm resistance, anyone? So this way you can get the value of shunt arm resistance also. Okay. 3170. Answer is 3170.